Why are men afraid of being falsely accused?
20-year-old woman is out on bail tonight, according to court records, after investigators say she lied about an attempted rape and kidnapping in Middletown. The man she accused of the crime spent 31 days in jail before all charges against him were withdrawn, says the DA's office.
Michael Irvin was accused of misconduct by a Renaissance Hotel employee in Phoenix, Arizona. As a result of this, Michael Irvin is no longer part of the Super Bowl coverage. This is where it gets a little messed up. We have video footage of what went down between Michael Irvin and this one woman, which we're going to show you.
A few moments later,
Michael Irvin filed a $100 million defamation lawsuit against Marriott and the staffer who accused him of misconduct.
And maybe you saw him on the air this weekend. It appears that Pro Football Hall of Famer Michael Irvin's suspension with the NFL Network is over. This after the former Cowboy receiver settled his defamation lawsuit against Marriott.
Let's go. That's a W. That's E1. That's E1. That's a W.
It's like winning.
He sued after an employee there accused him of making lewd sexual comments. Witnesses backed up Irvin's version of events, and surveillance video did not seem to show any issues.
Yeah, you wonder why men are afraid of false allegations? The first two clips demonstrated that. And there'll be women that say, especially gold diggers, they'll say something like, well, you ain't got no gold to dig and blah, blah, blah.
Yakety, smackety, blah, blah.
Here's the thing. You don't have to have a lot of money for lies to completely destroy your life.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, look, the whole reason I'm doing this video is because of the situation Shannon Sharpe finds herself in. I got a couple clips on that too. I'm not finna keep running my mouth. I'm gonna let the content do all the talking. Cue the intro. Welcome back.
I'm back, you gold taxes.
If this is your first time finding my channel, the name of my channel is in the intro. Who am I? I'm Unc L. You call me Unc for short. Why? Because I'm old as hell and I'm somebody's uncle. And I'm that uncle that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Rest in peace, Pops. Every time. Today, man, you know I had to jump on the Shannon Sharpe thing because I was, it's looking like, I'm not here to comment about whether or not, age appropriateness or whatever. Long as that lady's grown, that's all I care about. It's not for me to say, what two adults do. I don't care. Long as it's two adults, it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Can I get a drizzle?
You understand? And they're consenting. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I wanted to point out the dangers that men face in the dating market. And it's just not rich men. It's just your average everyday men have to deal with mentally unstable women that make false accusations. Now, I'm not saying every accusation is false because there are some scumbag men out there. You won't hear me deny that. But ladies, you have to admit that there are some nutball ass chicks out here that are making up stuff on men for whatever reason. And if you don't believe me, I'm gonna let the content speak for itself. Before we get into the content, if you would, give me a like, give me a sub, give me a share. Help! I'm trying to get to 1,500 subs, y'all. If you would, give your boy a sub. Take a chance on me. And also, I'm monetized now. So if you would, if you can, pretty please, watch one of those videos. It's 15 to 30 seconds for me. If it's longer than 30 seconds, hey, skip it. I understand. But if you would, please watch one of them 15 to 30 second videos. That's how we get paid on this app. With that out of the way, let's get into the content.
Petition is granted.
The end of Brian Banks' ordeal was marked by tears after a judge threw out the rape charge that had sent him to prison for more than 5 years.
What? What the fuck?
He was a 16-year-old star linebacker with a full-ride scholarship to USC and a dream to play in the NFL, when in 2002, a classmate accused Banks of raping her in the stairwell of their Long Beach high school. Although Banks insisted it was consensual and there was no sex, he told KCBS-TV that his defense attorney at the time gave him a choice: plead no contest to rape or risk a trial that could send him to prison for life.
What did you say, nigga?
When you go into that courtroom, the jury is going to see a big black teenager, and you're automatically going to be assumed guilty. Those are her exact words.
He took the deal, went to prison, and had to register as a sex offender. He thought that was the end of it. But after he was released, came a surprise: a friend request on Facebook from his accuser, Juanetta Gibson.
I remember closing the laptop, just like real quick, and just like thinking, like, what did I just see?
So Banks arranged a meeting with a private investigator who videotaped the whole thing.
No, he did not rape. No, he did not rape. No, he did not rape.
You lying ass bitch.
Gibson later explained she hadn't wanted to say that publicly for fear of losing a $1.5 million settlement that her family had gotten after suing the school district.
We've got to have money.
My only dream in the world was to just be free.
So you saw the clip. That was a young man by the name of Brian Banks that spent 5 years in prison as an innocent man because some lady lied on him. Lied on him.
You liar!
Now look, the reason I put this clip in there is because A, it illustrates the point I'm making, and B, I don't want you to think with the thing Shannon Sharpe is going through, which is coming up later, I don't want it to seem like it's a white woman thing or a black woman thing or a Latina, whatever. Crazy women, not all women, crazy women make up stuff. Or if they're not crazy, there's some type of monetary gain. There's something they're gaining from lying on a man, and they will do that.
That's the fact, Jack! That's the fact, Jack!
This whole video is going to illustrate that. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that clip in there because to show you, just to show you that no, white messing with white girls as a black man, that no. I mean, can it have pitfalls? Yes, but any man messing with the wrong type of woman can have pitfalls. It's not a race thing.
He ain't lying.
Well, this story is almost just as wild as that one. This woman from South Dakota traveled to Tampa Bay to cheat on her husband, but wound up facing criminal charges. That's because Renee Skoglund filed a false police report while she was here, and you won't believe what she claimed in that report and why she did it. Fox 13's Gloria Gomez shows us how her trail of lies landed her in front of a judge.
South Dakota resident Renee Skoglund is far from home and in legal hot water that even surprised the judge.
This is really unbelievable.
Skoglund's trail of lies started on March 8th of 2023, when she decided to come to Tampa Bay and cheat on her husband.
That she had had consensual sexual intercourse with an individual while in Hillsborough County. That she felt guilty about this due to her marital status, and she wanted to get checked for sexual transmitted diseases.
But she wanted to get tested for free, so she decided to lie again.
Every day, more lies.
And called 911.
I was just raped.
I'm sorry?
I was just raped.
Okay, how long ago did this happen?
Maybe like 45 minutes ago.
Skoglund made up a story about having car trouble on Interstate 75 and pulling over on the side of the road.
An unknown male approached her, put a towel over her head, and forced her into the back seat of her car.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
She put a rope on my hands and my feet.
Because her face was covered, she couldn't describe her attacker, but her story started to unravel when police checked her cell phone and found this Walmart surveillance video of Skoglund buying the rope herself.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
20-year-old woman is out on bail tonight, according to court records, after investigators say she lied about an attempted rape and kidnapping in Middletown. The man she accused of the crime spent 31 days in jail before all charges against him were withdrawn, says the DA's office.
Prosecutors say cases like this can impact how victims feel about coming forward.
You don't say!
Here's our Kelly Rule.
The father of the man wrongly accused talked to me off camera this afternoon, saying this hasn't only been horrible for his son, but for the entire family. Investigators say these types of cases not only impact the community, but future victims of these types of crimes.
20-year-old Angela Yurimova allegedly made it up.
It's terrible for the poor accuser to be accused of something he didn't do. It is damaging. It's a bad thing all around. Shouldn't be done.
According to court documents, back in April, Yuramova gave police a description of a man's truck and identified him as her attacker. But when confronted by detectives on Friday, she admitted that she lied, saying she named him because she had seen him at his truck in the shopping center previously and thought he was, quote, creepy. The man was originally charged with multiple felony offenses and spent 31 days in jail. According to the DA's office, all charges were withdrawn.
What they left out of that story, what they left out, that man's wife divorced him, left him within 31 days, left him. He lost his family, he lost his job, he lost his freedom, and he didn't do anything. The only thing he was guilty of is looking creepy to the lady that lied on him.
Damn.
Ladies, y'all wonder why we don't approach y'all? Why dating is dead? Because a man doesn't even have to approach you to find himself in hot water, depending on how crazy these women are.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It's not all women, but come on now.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
And then don't let it be a white chick making accusations against a black dude, false accusations, which this country has a history of. Think I'm lying? Check this out.
Bay City, Michigan. Mary Zolkowski, a white woman from Michigan who claimed that she was raped by a black man, has turned out to be a liar. But her false accusations have resulted in her being charged and sentenced to just 45 days in jail. On March 27th, the 21-year-old pleaded guilty to one count of false report of a felony after lying about being raped by an unidentified man and said he was black, denoting the racial stereotype.
But wait, there's more.
How you think it's gonna go for that man in court based on how this system is set up? Brian Banks, the first dude, did 5 years in prison for something that he didn't do, and he was accused by a black woman. How you think it's gonna go when a black man is accused by a white chick? Let's continue.
Today we're gonna clean up the infection. We're gonna tell the truth. Mr. Monzel, in your lie detector test, you were asked, did you have any sexual contact with any of your 3 daughters? You said no, and the lie detector said there was no deception.
Yes, thank God.
How does that feel for you? And that your daughters know it?
Well, I felt they always did know it.
You felt they always did know it?
Mm-hmm.
And didn't speak it because?
They didn't know no better. They wasn't told no different.
Miss Yvonne took a lie detector test and said, did you make up or exaggerate any stories with the intention to harm Monzel? She responded no, and the answer was deceptive.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Then he asked you, did you say something to the effect of, I'm gonna make sure you're never happy again? She responded no, and the answer was deceptive.
You lying ass bitch.
So, Miss Yvonne has acknowledged that her story about you touching your children in a sexual way was not true. So, Miss Yvonne, is there anything that you wanted to say to Mr. Monzel?
Why didn't you fight for him harder if you knew you didn't do it?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You know what? I might not be able to monetize this video because of this right here. Man, what in the actual fuck? She got caught lying, admitted she was lying, and then asked him, why didn't you fight against my lie harder?
cannot make this shit up.
You ladies don't understand why dating is over with. And this ain't a black thing, this ain't a white thing. This is just a male and female thing. This is why dating is over with. Because no matter how good of a man you are, if you come across the wrong type of woman or just some type of women in general, this is what can happen.
And what is it that he could have said that would have made you not believe the lie you were telling? Miss Yvonne, you told the lie. It was a lie, and you told it.
I'm sorry. I need you to say that you did not rape your girls. I need to hear it come out your mouth the way I've always heard it, Ma.
I apologize for accusing you of raping them. Please forgive me.
Hell no!
You don't have to forgive her. You don't have to.
I cannot accept your apology.
You bitch, shut the fuck up, bitch. Back the fuck up, if I knock the fuck out you.
Damn, man.
Hey!
Because it's not sincere. Deep down, I know that you didn't believe that. For 25 years, this thing has broken me. This is not no game. This is these children's lives. And it's just a demon in you that you need to deal with.
She's apologizing now. But 5 seconds ago, she just asked him, why didn't he fight harder against her lies? And she knew she was lying. And her daughter said, hey, I need to hear you say that you knew what you were doing was wrong and was a lie. Man, this is what men have been going through. We've been trying to tell the whole world about it, but nobody believes us.
Please believe me. Please believe me.
And it's not a black man thing. It's not a white man thing. It's a man thing.
Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a bitch to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, no, have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to choke the shit out of you when I see you.
I said, hold up. Wait a minute.
Well, I don't.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be choked.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
I told y'all this was bogus. Shannon Sharpe responds to $50 million lawsuit, releases graphic text from accuser.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about.
I done told y'all that this is a shakedown of the highest order. And to be frank with you, I think that the entire legal team, what is his name, Busby? I think that they all need to be investigated for bullshit. You receive millions of dollars a year in settlements and you couldn't use $50 to request text messages from Verizon or T-Mobile or whatever her phone company was. There's obviously her trying to pad her bank account or her angry at Shannon Sharpe because he's moved on in a situation and now she wants to hurt him by any means necessary. As well as on Shannon Sharpe's Twitter, he released the text messages and they are explicit, to say the least. That lying chick's name is, though, Gabriella Zuniga.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Now, she was named by Sharpe's legal team and publicly shared a series of explicit text messages, which we're about to go over. They say reflect the true nature of this 304 and their relationship. Here goes the statement right here. Now, this is from Shannon's Twitter. Let's read it. Viewer discretion is advised. This chick freaky. And so is Shannon, to be honest with you. But let's keep going. Quote, this is crazy. I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you are effing me.
What?
It's a setup.
Let me run that back for you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you are effing me.
What?
It's a setup.
Now, this is from the young lady sent via text message on October 7th, 2 years ago. All right. I know you missed this big, juicy, say guava melon, and then $25,000 for each cheek. Oh, okay. So you for sale, huh? Now, this goes up to January 1st of 2025. Now, whether or not she's just saying this in jest or if she's being for real, she's actually selling her body, it doesn't matter. What you must ask yourself is that if she's sending text messages like this to someone that she claims is her abuser, claims is assaulting her, why would she be doing that? Why is she offering anything or even having cordial conversations with someone who she claims is actively abusing her?
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
It's all been a setup.
The lawsuit filed by Gabriella Zuniga and orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Busby, is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Sharpe for millions upon millions of dollars.
So, the same alleged scumbag lawyer that tried to sue Jay-Z and got his case thrown out is now trying to sue Shannon Sharpe. And I'm supposed to believe this scumbag lawyer, alleged scumbag lawyer. Okay, look here. The conversation that she recorded and released kind of looks incriminating. But then when Shannon Sharpe released the text messages and the communiques between them, oh, she wants to voluntarily wear a dog collar. If you don't know about dog collars, when you pull on them, they choke you. So the only type of person that will suggest putting on a dog collar voluntarily is the type that likes to be choked. And you know, there's a whole community, BDSM, sadomasochists, role-playing type. I don't get into that, but look up BDSM and you'll see what it's about. She seemed like she liked rough role-playing, and now that he's coming into some money, now she comes out the woodworks. It's alleged that he stopped dating her in January. It seemed like now that he's finna get paid, oh, I need some of that money, or I'm gonna say this, and this. This is all speculation, but I set this whole video up in this manner to show you that you don't have to have money for a young lady to lie on you. You don't even have to do anything for a young lady to lie on you. If you think I'm lying, investigate some of the clips that I added to this video. Investigate some of the clips I've reacted to in this video. It'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna keep running my mouth. If you would, give me a like, give me a sub, give me a share. I appreciate y'all stopping through and pulling up with me. I'll catch you on the next one. Toodles.